Hey guys, it's Michael Levine. I'm standing in front of our newest location. See that leased sign? That's pretty cool. I'm going to show you this new salon that we're about to open. New to us, it was somebody else's salon. I'm going to talk a little bit about my feeling on building a salon out, because this is going to be the 10th location that we have opened. And of those 10 locations, I think at least 4 of them have been former hair salons. So let's talk about this. I'm going to just show you around a little bit. Here's the lobby. We have 2,500 square feet here. If you can hear the sound in the back, I can't get the alarm to stop going. But anyways, this was a salon spa, 2,500 feet. Here's the lobby. I'm going to show you the salon side first. It's really quite cool. We have these 6 stations already. We're probably going to gut these out, but in the immediate short term, times are a little tough for us, and we got a big expense with this place, so we're going to try to salvage everything that we can. So we're going to keep these stations. We may paint them white because they do block kind of a lot of light, but I think if we paint them white, it'll at least visually not be so much of blocking light. But what's really cool is we have these phenomenal, really long windows coming down. We're going to probably have 8 or 10 stations in here. These stations are pretty far apart. We're pre-plumbed for 3 basins. We're just gonna take this tile off the wall, paint everything white. We will have 3 shampoo basins, and we'll do a color bar right here. I've got a very nice washroom. We're gonna get rid of all this yellow, although it's kind of fun, but it's not really in the vibe of what we're doing. And we're gonna rip out this manicure station, and we'll put in a couple more stations here. So I think realistically in this room, we have like 1,000 square feet in here, so we'll be able to do easily 8 stations, and likely we'll certainly do 8, we might do 10. So big, beautiful front desk area, lots of little details, tons of retail. You know, we're gonna load this up with our own brand product, tons of retail. And I'm gonna show you the part that I'm most excited about. This is gonna be our academy. Now, this was a spa, it's gonna be our academy, and please excuse the sound of this alarm if you can pick this up. I hope it's not too annoying. I can't get it to stop. So we'll start over here. I've got these 2 wonderful big washrooms, all custom lockers. I think there are 6 or 8 lockers. Nice basins, separate bathroom. We've got a shower in here. I don't think we're gonna do much with it, but really nice area. This actually here, this hallway connects the salon to the spa. Here's another washroom with lockers, and we've got another shower in here. Really beautiful fixtures. I love when a tap comes out the wall, so it's really cool. We get to salvage that for ourselves. Nice little kind of display details. In here, we have a steam room where we can all just get together and have a quick little steam. We'll probably use this for storage. I don't think I'm gonna be ripping this out anytime soon. I'm gonna try to do this for as little as possible at the outset, so we're probably gonna try to keep our costs down to a minimum. Here, we're gonna have some chairs, and we'll put a TV up on the wall where our students will watch videos of me doing hair, talking my nonsense about my philosophy on hairdressing. In here, this was 2 spa rooms, and what's really cool is behind this wall, all through here and behind, I'll just turn on a light, behind this wall, this is all glass. This is all the exterior of the building. We have what's called an end cap. So this is the exterior of the building. We're gonna rip all this out. And this is gonna be our student salon, and we feel pretty confident we can get 6 stations, no sweat. We're gonna take these walls out. These basins and cabinetry might make its way to my house. I don't know, because we don't need it here. And this will be a really nice little salon area for our students once they're on the floor. We got another shower in here. We'll probably just wall this, put a door in here and make this for storage. And let's see, what else can I show you? In here, this was a pedicure room. They've got some pre-plumbing for pedicure stations, I'm assuming. This is gonna be where our junior students are working on mannequins, and we can get 6 mannequins in here. And again, this is all glass. So I'm not sure how much we're gonna open up here. It might just be this wall, because we do need a wall for them to work against and to mirror. So we might just only have one part of this opened up. And then through here, I don't know what this was, probably just another spa room, but we're gonna have this as our shampoo room. And so we'll have 2 basins in here. I'd like to get in 3, but it's a little tight for 3. So we're gonna have 2 basins in here. So what we're looking at is just over 2,500 square foot space that I am walking into and not spending a penny other than cosmetically. Certainly I'm gonna be, my goal is to have this done for $20,000, which is great. That's an amazing thing for me. The person who built this probably invested her life savings into it and probably went into debt. And the point of what I'm trying to talk to you guys about, her history here, I don't know her, I've never heard of her, I've driven by this space 100 times. It's been sitting empty for 10 months. I got it really quite cheap. I think, I'm paying only, I'm not gonna say what I'm paying for it, but we got it pretty cheap. We got a 5-year deal and we're inheriting all of her improvements. And my guess is based on everything that you see here, she probably spent $250,000 to $300,000 on this build out. And the point of what I am trying to tell you guys, she was here for 8 years and then had to walk away. I promise you, she did not make 2 to 3 to maybe even 4. She certainly did not make $300,000 profit while she was in this location. There's no possible way she did. If this place was booming and busy, she would not have walked away from it. After 8 years, she would have been able to sell it to one of the employees or to somebody else because it would have been a viable business. This business failed. And most salon businesses fail and most spa businesses fail. Here's the point of what I'm trying to say. I have done this 5 times walking into spaces. Now I've left spaces to grow. I've done that before and I've currently closed a space, but I see this constantly where it's so unusual for people who leave a space to grow. It's very rare. They usually leave a space to downsize or go rent a chair somewhere. And that's what I believe this person did. She just decided to go rent a chair somewhere. And I am left walking into this incredible space with, easily $250,000 in tenant improvements that I don't have to pay for. When you open your salon, you do not have to build your dream salon for your first location, okay? I think that is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. When you open your salon, do it cheap. Do not spend a huge amount of money. Don't spend your life savings on it. You would have been better off investing all of that money if you had that as cash, which I don't know how people would. Most people would have gone into debt or mortgaged their house to build something like this, unless she was independently wealthy, but I don't know. Do not break the bank on opening your space. The most important thing is that you have operating capital. There's nothing wrong with building something small and progressively growing into it. That's how I did it with my business. My wife and I were a 2-chair operation, and then we became a 4-chair operation, and then we became a 14-chair operation, and then we became a 45-chair operation. We grew into it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but if you think that if you build it, they will come is the truth, it's very, very unusual. There are so many factors that determine where a client comes from. It doesn't matter. You do not just build a salon and good things just happen. Unless you're in, certain malls will give you a huge amount of walk-in, and that's a great thing as well. Rents tend to be higher. But in a situation where you're trying to open your first salon, which I believe this was this lady's first salon, my guess is she would have been far better off investing that money if it was her money, and having a much smaller operation and building something of substance and of meaning. What I like about starting small is it gives you an opportunity to establish your systems and figure out how you want things to be done. And so that by the time that you kind of start to grow, you have a very, very clear vision of what your salon or what your company is going to look like. So that when you add people in, they walk in understanding what the culture is, and they walk in knowing what the expectations are. When you open something big, you're immediately under a massive amount of pressure to staff it. As soon as you have to staff a big location, and you don't have any staff going into it, as soon as you have to staff it, you're immediately having to water down your vision, because now you're trying to fill it with warm bodies. Sometimes you might be like, oh, you'll put a sign out for chair for rent, and now your vision is changed again. You're immediately under the gun when you spend a huge amount of money on your build out if you didn't have an established business already. So that's my biggest advice to you guys. The amount of these types of locations that are around, and the economy in Greater Vancouver is great. And we're still looking at this, almost 2,600 square feet of space that I'm gonna have a really cool salon in here. Now for me, I've been building slowly. And when I come in here, I expect that we're gonna do quite well, because I've been building my business in this city slowly up to this. This is about 45 minutes away from my other locations in Vancouver. This is in a suburb called Surrey. Don't break the bank on your build out, you guys. Do everything you can to keep as much money in the bank as possible so that you're not immediately under financial pressure when you open your business, and that you can afford to suffer through the lean times, because there are going to be lean times. We got to have enough money in the bank that we can pay the bills and not be under that massive amount of stress that so many salon owners are under, okay? Nothing wrong with starting small. No shame in starting small, guys. Build into it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Haircut, and that's a pretty nice haircut.